Hi everyone, it's Brooke. It's Wellness Wednesday. I'm just jumping on today to talk a little bit about the culture of busyness. I posted a blog yesterday. If you haven't read it, check it out. It's available on my webpage, innovativecoachbrooke.com. All about the culture of busyness and how we are creating this life for ourselves that's so busy that we're not even able to enjoy the life we live and enjoy the people that are in our lives. I just started to notice that even in myself, like if I wasn't doing something, if I didn't have a chore around my house or a fitness class I was going to, or plans with people, classes for my kids, activities for my kids, camps for my kids, if I didn't have all this stuff to do, that I didn't feel like I was productive. And it was like becoming increasingly difficult to just lay down on a Saturday and sort of relax and regroup and take naps. I was like feeling like extreme guilt not being able to do things, and like what's next on my to-do list, what's next on my agenda, what's next, and I decided that when I looked at everything, it was sort of like, I am cramming all this stuff in, and then everyone around me that I talk to is cramming all this stuff in every day, and every week, every month, everybody's weekends are crammed. If you have kids, forget about asking people what they're doing this Saturday. You're like booking out like weeks in advance because everybody's so busy with their kids' activities and their activities, and oh, it's like so exhausting. It makes me exhausted just thinking about it. And then I realized on certain days that we didn't have something to do, like I think 2 weeks ago, my family and I had nothing planned, which never happens. And someone asked me what we were doing, and I was like, we've got, I don't know. Let me look and I'll get back to you. Couldn't just say that we're just going to enjoy each other, my family, like the four of us hanging out and spending time. I felt weird about responding that we were going to take some time to relax, but we're not taking a vacation. We're just doing it at home. And that's when I realized, this needs to be talked about. Especially it needs to be talked about with the school year coming back into, some of you have started school, some of you are starting next week. My kids start after Labor Day, so it's just going to become even busier and compile. And then it's a way of just avoiding actual issues or people and things in your life. And then I personally find it difficult to, when I get home, to not be like, and get my kids to sleep and I'm like getting ready for bed, to like not pick up my device and just sort of scroll through to see what's happening if I haven't had a chance to be on, for a couple hours or most of the day or whatever. So I recognized that even using my phone was becoming a form of busyness, checking emails from work, checking, calendars and syncing calendars and all those things. It was becoming just way too much. So for the next week, I am taking 10 hours to reduce the busyness in my life. And I'm going to take 10 hours this week, and I encourage all of you to do the same, to relax and take time for me and plug in with my family instead of plugging in with my device. Also, I write a gratitude list of 3 things I'm grateful for every day. I'm expanding that to 10 things, so I have to sort of sometimes sit and think and focus on all the good things in my life. And I'm just taking those 10 hours to be present and involved in my life, in my neighborhood, in my family, and with my friends. So I really encourage all of you to do the same. And I hope you guys have a good week, and we'll check in with you next Wellness Wednesday. Have a good one.